Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be doing a competency based question and it's a case based question. Now answer the questions based on the given information. The total cost of Snowden ice cream parlor is divided into fixed cost X and variable cost Y. Now fixed cost is the cost that the ice cream parlor has to incur even at zero level of production, and variable cost is the cost that will be directly proportional to each unit of ice cream sold. Now, the parlor launched a new flavor of ice cream and wanted to find the fixed and variable cost associated with it. They found that their total cost for that flavor was rupees 27,500 after selling 150 units and rupees 32,500 after selling 250 units. Frame the equations that represent the total cost incurred by Snowden ice cream parlor for the new flavor in terms of fixed and variable costs. So let's try out the first part to the question. Now here we can assume that the fixed cost is equal to X. Let the fixed cost be equal to X and the variable cost be equal to Y. Okay, now here they've mentioned that the cost of the flavor is rupees 27,000 after selling 150 units. So anyway, they will incur the fixed cost plus Y rupees for each unit of ice cream sold. So that is 150 units were sold. So plus 150 Y is equal to 27,500. So that's my first linear equation. Now in the second part, they've mentioned that they found that their total cost is rupees 32,000 after selling 250 units. So X plus 250Y now becomes 32,500. So that's the second linear equation. So we're done with the first part. We have framed both the equations. Now in the second part, they've asked you to find the fixed cost incurred by the ice cream parlor for the new flavor and show your work. Okay, so they want you to find the value of X here. Okay, so we'll need to solve both the equations. So X plus 150Y is equal to 27,500 and X plus 250Y is equal to 32,500. Let me subtract both the equations. The signs would change and I would get minus 100Y as equal to minus 5,000. So that means Y is equal to minus 5,000 divided by 100 minus 100, which is equal to 50. Okay, so now that we have the value of Y, I can find the value of X by substituting it in one of the equations. So the equation was X plus 150Y is equal to 27,500, in which I will replace the value of Y with 50, and that's equal to 27,500. So this is 150 times 50, which is 7,500 is equal to 27,500, or the value of X now becomes 27,500 minus 7,500, which is equal to 20,000. Okay, so we've got the fixed cost. Fixed cost is equal to rupees 20,000. Now in the third part, they're asking you to find the variable cost per unit incurred by the ice cream parlor for the new flavor. Okay, now here we've already found out the variable cost. That is, variable cost we had assumed as Y, and that we found out in the previous part as 50. So that's the answer to the third part. Now in the fourth part, here they've asked you to the break-even point of a new flavor ice cream is the number of units sold at which the total cost price of the ice cream is the same as the total selling price. Now the parlor launches another new flavor whose fixed cost is rupees 10,000, variable cost is rupees 40, and the selling price of each unit is rupees 60. Find the number of units at the break-even point of the other new flavor and show your work. Okay, so let's assume that number of units of new flavors sold. Let the number of units of new flavor be equal to, that is, we know that the selling price is 60N because the selling price for one unit is 60 rupees. So the total selling price would be equal to 60N. And the total cost price will be equal to the fixed charge plus 40 40 times the number of units. Okay, why is it 40 times the number of units? Because the variable charge is given to be 40 rupees here. And the fixed charge is 10,000. So let me substitute 10,000 plus 40N there as the total cost price. Now at the break-even point, the total selling price and the total cost price will become equal to each other, which means 60N is now equal to 10,000 plus 40N. That is, if I bring 40N to this side, 60N minus 40N now becomes equal to 10,000, or 20N is equal to 10,000, or the value of N becomes 10,000 divided by 20, which is equal to 500. So the number of units at the break-even point is 500. If you have a math question that you'd like me to cover, drop it in the comments and I'll be happy to do a video just for you. Also, if you like my video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.